students. So in our last class we have discussed the first portion of this chapter, around the world in pancakes. So now I'm going to start the next portion. So up to this much I think all of you have understood and you have gone through whatever I have explained. Now let's start the next portion. And that's not the only one. Savory pancakes are also made in Pakistan, Bangladesh and Sri Lanka, as well as in Central and South American countries like Costa Rica, Venezuela and Brazil. So not only this, savory pancakes are also made in other places like Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka and also in the Central and Southern America. And the countries of Southern America in which these are made are Costa Rica, Venezuela and Brazil. In this many countries it's made. In African countries like Ethiopia, Eritrea and Somalia, people make sour pancakes, while in other parts of France, Lithuania and Estonia, people even make slightly bitter pancakes. See the difference. Pancakes, the thing is that it is a pancake which is made differently in different places, different countries. Difference means there is a difference. Somewhere it's made, somewhere some spicy pancakes are made, somewhere sweet pancakes are made, and here in some places in the African countries sour pancakes are made. Okay, and in other parts of France, Lithuania and Estonia, people make what? Slightly bitter pancakes. However, they all have a few features in common. They are made using a liquid batter which is spread and cooked on a heated flat surface. Different pancakes are made differently, but one thing that is there in common, that is they are made by spreading in a flat surface. On a heated flat surface these pancakes are made. Since these surfaces tend to be round, these cakes form a roundish shape. Since the surfaces where these pancakes are made, means the utensils in which the pancakes are made are round, so the pancakes also become round in shape. Okay, regardless of the various colors, flavors, textures and sizes that they come in, pancakes have a few more common but essential qualities. They are simple, fun to make and most importantly fun to eat. Means regardless of, means though they are of different colors, flavors, textures, size and all different tastes, but pancakes have one thing, some qualities which are in common, is that they are simple, it's very fun to make them and also fun to eat. Most important is that it's fun to eat these pancakes. In fact, these reasons are probably why pancakes are one of the oldest forms of food. Understood? In fact, these are the reasons for which, means pancakes are the oldest food which people eat. Historical records and fossils show that the first pancakes may have been made as far back as 30,000 years ago. In the history we can see that, in the historical records we can see that the first pancakes were made 30,000 years ago. These early humans would have used a very old form of wheat and basic tools for grinding grains and making some basic flour, although it was probably quite rough and coarse. So the early humans, they might have used some old form of wheat and also means they have grinded the grains, some basic tools they have used for grinding those grains and they have made. Okay, to this flour they would have added water and other ingredients like ground up ferns and kettles, probably for flavor to make a batter. They means to that flour which they have grinded, they have added some basic some water and other ingredients and they have made the batter. The batter was probably spread into a hot flat surface like a smoothened stone at that time there were no utensils like we use in today's world, no. So at that time they would probably have used the flat stones, means flattened surface like stones. They would have heated means the stones, and then in that hot stone the pancakes would have probably they have made like this. The batter was spread into a hot flat surface, okay, like a smoothened stone. The stone used to be smooth. It is likely that some oil or fat would have been smeared into the stone surface because the batter would get stuck onto it otherwise. Like in today's world, we use frying pans, no, to make pancakes. We brush it with oil. So at that time also they would have used a little oil on that stone so that the pancakes don't stick to the stone. It is likely that some oil or fat would have been smeared into the stone surface because the batter would get stuck onto its surface. Okay, otherwise the batter would get stuck. Given the simplicity of the ingredients and the ease of cooking, it makes sense that these early stone cakes were very popular. Means, as we came to know about the simplicity of the ingredients and the ease of cooking, means these pancakes are very easy to make. So among the early human beings, the stone cakes might have been very popular. We come to know by this. Since then, as our ancestors moved out of caves, they discovered new land, started farming new kind of crops, and developed proper cooking utensils such as pans. Since that time, our ancestors they might have come out of the caves, then started farming, and means they have discovered new lands, then started farming there, and all they developed this proper cooking utensils such as pans, which we use now also. So they have means discovered pans and all, and that they used to make, they would have made pancakes. Accordingly, the recipe for pancakes too has improved since those days. Accordingly, the recipe for making the pancakes might also have been improved since those days. It has also improved. For instance, if you look at a simple pancake that is popular in European and North American countries today, it would have made of much better quality ingredients than farms and water. So nowadays, if we see the pancakes made in European and North American countries today, in today's world, we might notice that they are made with some better ingredients than this farms and water. American or British pancakes are usually made using modern flour or maida, which makes for a better texture. Water in the batter has been replaced with milk, which provides a richer, fuller taste. So nowadays what we do, means what people do in those British or American countries, or even we also do, we use maida for making pancakes, and instead of water we use milk for a better means for fuller taste, for richer, fuller taste. Even buttermilk is also used in some cases. People also use beaten eggs to make the flour and the milk, buttermilk or water blend better. So people also use eggs and this buttermilk or water, they blend better, means when we blend the mixture, the batter, it becomes better. This has the added benefit of making the pancake fluffier because of the airy egg whites within, and nutritious too. So this makes these eggs, when we use eggs, even when we make not only these pancakes, even when we bake a cake, then also if we use eggs, then the batter becomes so fluffier, and the pancake or the cake, it becomes fluffier, and also it becomes nutritious too. So this much for today. Next portion I will do in the next class. Just mark up to this much and you go through this and the meanings, and also learn the spellings which are difficult to understand. The meanings also you go through, and even you have to learn the meanings. Up to this much you do today. Next portion will be covered in the next class.